Okay, let's move on to past paper question. And to the past paper question 1. This question here is from C2 module, Jan 2012, question 2. And first, they want us to find the equation of the C, where C is a circle, has the center of -1 and 7, and the line of the circle pass through the point of 0 and 0, which is the origin. So, first thing first, what we have to do is to draw a circle. This one here would be the center, which is -1 and 7. And the line passed through 0 and 0, which is somewhere around here. Okay, first, the length between these 2 points would be the radius. So the equation of the circle would be x minus a square plus y minus b square equals to r square. The a would be -1 and the b would be 7. X minus -1 square plus y minus 7 square equals to r square. From there, we will need to find the value of r. R would be equals to root. Let's assume that this one here is y2, y1, x2, x1, okay? x2 minus x1 will be 0, subtract -1 square plus 0 subtract 7 square would be 0 minus -1 will be +1. +1 square will be 1 plus -7 square would be 7 would be 49, right? So plus 49, which would be root 50. And this one here would be the value of r. Therefore, r square would be this value here square, okay? So the final answer would be x minus -1 would be x plus 1, okay? X plus 1 square plus y minus 7 square equals to 50, because root 50 square would be 50. So here's the final answer for question 1. For the marking, 1 mark here would be the method mark, 1 mark for working, 1 mark for finding the value of r, and 1 mark is for cleaning the final answer up. Okay, let's move on to question 2. This question here is from C1 module, Jan 2013, question 5. And for the part A here, they want us to find the point of the M, and they want us to find the radius of the circle C. So basically, the C is the circle and it has the center point at point M. So in this equation here, okay, I'm gonna copy this thing down first. X square plus y square minus 20x minus 24y plus 195 equals to 0. And we have to separate this value, move it to the right, and then the value sticking with the y, which is y square and minus 24y, and I'm gonna put it in the one bracket, okay, plus, and the other x square minus 20x, the value sticking with the x to the other bracket, equals to minus 195, y minus 12, okay, square, because this value here, okay, divided by 2 will be minus 12, minus -12 square, okay, and that's it for this thing here. And next, okay, this one here would be plus x minus 10, because minus 20, okay, divided by 2 would be minus 10 square minus this value here square, minus 10 square equals to -195. So from there, I'm just gonna clean this answer up in order to write it into form of x minus a square plus y minus b square equals to r squared, okay, in order to find the center, which is the point M, and the radius, okay, which is the radius of the circle C. So would be, this thing here would be x minus 10 square, and then this thing here plus y minus 12 square, minus this thing here would be 144, because minus 12 square will be 144, minus 10 square will be 100, equals to minus 195. X minus 10 square plus y minus 12 square minus 144 subtract 100 will be minus 244, equals to minus 195. X minus 10 square plus y minus 12 square equals to minus 195 plus 244 would be 49. So for the part 1 here, okay, they want us to find the coordinate of the M. We already got it, okay. This one here would be the value of A, and this one here would be the value of B. So the center would be 10 and 12, okay. This one would be the point M. Wait, I'm just gonna write it here. The point M, okay, for the point for the part 1. And for the part 2, they want us to find the radius of the circle C. So basically, r squared would be 49, right? So 49 would be equals to r squared, and r would be equals to root 49, which is plus or minus 7, but radius cannot be negative. Radius has to be positive, okay? So r would be the positive integer, which will be r equals to 7, and this one would be the answer for part A. And for the part B, they want us to find the length of the line MN. Okay, so basically this one is the point N, okay, and the point M would be the answer from A1, okay. Part B here, N would be 25 and 32, and M would be the answer from part A1, okay, would be 10 and 12, and M would be equals to root, let's assume that this one is y2, y1, x2, x1, okay, 25 minus 10 square plus 32 minus 12 square would be equals to 25 minus 10 square would be 225 here, plus 32 minus 12 square would be 400. Add these two up together, 400 plus 225 will be 625, and root 625 would be 25. Okay, for the part C, the tangent to the C at the point on the circle passed through the point N. So the point N is here, and they want us to find the length of the line NP. So P is basically the tangent to the point to the circle C, and the line would pass through the coordinate of the N. So basically, so let's say here's the circle, okay. This one here would be 10 and 12. And point P would be maybe somewhere around here, okay? And point N, okay, would be maybe here. So here would be the radius, and here would be the tangent. So here's the point N, okay? This one here would be 90 degree, and they want us to, so this one is M, this one is P, and this one is N. In part B, they want us to find the length of MN. So basically is here, okay? The length between MN will be the answer from part B. Therefore, this one here should be 25. And MP would be the radius. NP would be the answer that we're looking for. R would be equals to 7. So basically, this one is 7, 25, and basically we just need Pythagoras theorem to solve it. This one is P, this one is N, and this one is M. This one here would be 7 because this one here would be the radius, and this one here would be 25, right? And next we have to find is to find this length here. 25 square would be equals to 7 square plus np square. Therefore np would be equals to 25 square subtract 7 square would be 576, and if you root that value would be 24. Therefore np should be 24, and here's the answer for part C. Okay, so for the marking, for the part A, it carries 5 marks, and B parts 2 marks, and C parts 2 marks. So for the first part, they separate into 2 different questions. I guess 1 mark is for getting the correct radius. 1 mark is for getting the correct point M, which is 10 and 12. Okay, 1 mark and 1 mark. I guess 1 mark is for the method, and I guess 2 mark is for the working. So for the part B, it carries 2 marks, so I guess 1 mark is for the method or working, and 1 mark is for the final correct answer. And for the part C, 2 marks as well, so I guess 1 mark is for the working and 1 mark is for the final correct answer. Okay, let's try to do this question. Okay, this question is from C2 module, June 2012, question 3. And this question is actually quite similar to the previous question. Okay, so for the part A here, they want us to find the coordinate of the center of C. So basically they want us to find the point of T. Okay, so all we have to do is to do the completing square. X square plus y square minus 20x minus 16y plus 139 equals to 0. And from there, give the x square and minus 20x into one bracket first. X square minus 20x, close the bracket, plus y square minus 16y equals to, move this thing to the right, would be minus 139. X minus 10 square, because basically this value here divided by 2 will be minus 10 square, minus this value, okay, square. So would be minus 10 square. Okay, that's it for this thing here. Plus y minus 8 square, this thing here divided by 2, subtract minus 8 square, equals to negative 139. Okay, from there, x minus 10 square minus negative 10 square will be 100, plus y minus 8 square minus negative 8 square will be 64, equals to minus 139. Carry on part A. X minus 10 square plus y minus 8 square minus 100 subtract 64 will be minus 164, equals to negative 139. X minus 10 square plus y minus 8 square equals to minus 139 plus 164 would be 25. From there, we already know the center of the C would be 10 and 8. So the answer for part A would be, T would be at the point of 10 and 8. And for the part B, they want us to show that R is equals to 5. Basically, this thing here would be equals to R square, and R would be equals to plus or minus 5. But radius cannot be negative, so it has to be positive. So R would be equals to 5. And for the part C, they want us to find the y coordinate of P and the y coordinate of Q. So basically, P is here, okay, and Q is here. They want us to find the y coordinate of these two. The equation of this straight line here, okay, would be x equals to 13. So basically, all we have to do is to substitute x equals to 13, okay, back into this equation here. This equation of the circle would be 13 placed into this x would be 13 minus 10 square plus y minus 8 square equals to 25. Okay, 13 minus 10 would be 3. Okay, 3 square would be 9. And if 25 subtract 9 would be 16. So y minus 8 square equals to 16. Y subtract 8 would be equals to plus or minus 4, because root 16 would be plus or minus 4. And so we will get two solutions, because basically we got y minus 8 equals to 4, and the other is y minus 8 equals to negative 4. So y equals to 4 plus 8 would be 12, and another would be negative 4 plus 8 would be 4. Therefore, the one with the higher y coordinate would be the p. The one with the lower would be the q. So this one here must be the q, and this one here must be the p. P would be 13 and 12, and q would be 13 and 4. Okay, let's move on to the part D. They want us to find the perimeter of the sector PTQ. So sector would be look like a pizza. Okay, PTQ, okay, and PQ. Basically, we have to find the perimeter of this three line here, 1, 2, and 3. First thing first, we already know that the radius of this circle is the answer from part B, so it would be 5 and 5. And next thing we have to do is to find the length between PQ, which is this curved line here. And we have given data, which is the angle between PTQ would be this angle here, okay, would be 1.855 radian. And next, in order to find the length of this curve, okay, first thing first we have to do is to find the whole perimeter of this circle first. Would be the radius, 2 times the radius and times the pi, right? 2 r pi would be the perimeter of circle. 2 times the r is 5, right? 5 pi would be equals to 10 pi. So this one here would be the perimeter of the whole circle. But the thing is, we do not want the whole perimeter. We just want this section here, okay? So 1.855 over 2 pi, which is the angle of the whole circle would be 2 pi, times 10 pi. This one here would be the length of the PQ. 1.855 divided by 2 pi would be, we can actually subtract the pi, because this thing here would be times up to the numerator. This thing here would be cancelled out with the denominator, so pi can be cancelled out. So 1.855 divided by 2 would be 0.9275 times 10, which would be 9.275. We have to plus 10 as well, because this value here would be the curved line of PQ. So we have to add this value here with 5 and 5. So 9.275 plus 10, because 5 plus 5 would be 10, equals to 19.275. The final answer can be 19.3. And here's the final answer for part D. Okay, let's do the marking now. For the part A, it carries 3 marks, part B 2 marks, part C 3 marks, and part D 3 marks. Okay, so for the first part, I guess 1 mark is for the method, 1 mark is for the working, and 1 mark is for finding the correct point for the point T, which is the center of the circle. And for the part B, it carries 2 marks. I guess 1 mark is for showing the working of 25 equals to r square, and another mark is for writing the final correct answer. And for part C, 1 mark is for definitely 1 mark, okay, is for the correct point for point B, and 1 mark is for the point Q, and 1 mark I guess is for the working by substitute x equals to 13 into the equation. And for part D, 3 marks. 1 mark is for working out the length of this curve here, would be 1 mark for working, 1 mark for method, and 1 mark is for adding this 3 line together.